don't you tell nobody you heard me on an static microphone. They go ahead. Mouse State. 655. But I would bet on that right now. If there was a book.
720? Rocky Mountain Mud Duck, what's going on up there around Wyoming this afternoon? 210 around Pennsylvania with the wind.
Rock and roll.
Oh, doggone it. It got rough in there right when I was going to hear your guess, man. I was going to hear your guess right about there. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you guessed right or not. I'm gone.
Slow rolling into a solid state. But ain't no way he'll let me get wind. So Turbo will say that he in time. But that green big area, 1, 2, 3 is gone.
Well, then you were right. I wondered if you would be, man. I heard you out there slow rolling that unit in, telling everybody don't let anyone know you're on a static. I didn't actually recognize your voice in a way for a second. I just came in, sat down, and thought, no, that can't be 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is 1, 2, 3. Oh, but doggone it. 1, 2, 3. Good to hear you in there, my friend. Ain't no doubt about it. 210. I heard you in there too, man. Y'all take care out on the east side. I'll be back on this mail.
Hey, that's just how it is, too, Turbo. Let me get back out the way, man. This is my little local station right here. Hey, that's what I talk to all the locals on, man. Catch me with my pants down out at DX. Good evening time to you. I can't get out here Turbo right now like I was doing the other day. They probably beating up on me right now. Turbo, good evening time. Yo, 1, 2, 3, slow rolling Washington into the solid state BMK. I got down. I'll see you.
Right on, man. Always good to hear you in there, bro. Still holding your own. 210 is the only one that was way on top of you. He didn't even key down that time, but time before he did, nonetheless. I don't know how much I'll be able to be on here tomorrow. We got some stuff with birthdays and what have you, but I'll be in and out all weekend long. Look forward to bumping it down. 1, 2, 3. Your Turbo way out west is gone.
Hey, you do me a favor and you tell 210. Hey, that's my other old friend up there up above Pittsburgh. Hey, you tell 210 I said he should be ashamed of himself. And when the WWPDX guys find out that he's cheating on me, they're going to deduct him some points. Hey, Turbo, you better tell him he's going to get deducted points for keying on me with this small station. Tell 210 I said hello if you don't mind rolling that 5. Turbo, 123 is gone.
No problem, man. Hey, 210, if you got a sloppy copy on me, 1, 2, 3's rolling a 5 your way. He says, you ought to be ashamed of yourself up there. He said, when them WWPDX boys find out you were stepping on him, they're going to deduct points. All in good fun. 210, 123's waving a hand. Turbo's gone.
That's all right, Turbo. I think I got a couple extra points to spare. I hope I do anyhow.
23, Buckeye.
Hey, you tell 1, 2, 3 I said hello. In, hard to get in here.
Welcome to the weekend, 444 Buckeye.
Turbo, appreciate you rolling that nickel for me. Tell that old bugger I said hello, and I'm going to ease on out of here and roll on up the channel and see what's going on elsewhere and make a little bit more elbow room.
I hear you on that, and I hear 148 coming back at me, too. You guys sounded grand in the Buckeye. Catch you a little later, 444 gone.
Right on, 210, you're welcome, man. Always sounding good. Always sounded real good. 1, 2, 3, 210s, rolling a nickel right back. Said he's got a few points to spare, so he should be okay. You gentlemen have a good evening, man. I'll be on the mail here a little bit. My wife ought to be home in about an hour, and then I'll probably be back off. Probably about in time for the sunset. 210, you take care. 1, 2, 3, we'll do it again. We'll see you boys. Bye-bye-bye.
I'll see you.
Catch you later, 1, 2, 3, 444 back all the way.
3 Turbo. Hello, 123 Turbo, 172, Schatzi, North Carolina, we're trying.
What's going on? I know Mother Nature either shifted around or you got busy. I hadn't heard you much all day. I've had my butt in this chair too long, I can tell you that right now. But 172, you're smoking right around Denver. Schatzi, Turbo's right back.
Hey, Turbo, I tell you what.
Hey, Turbo, tell Schatzi 444 Buckeye said hello.
Do me a favor, if you would, do me a favor and take...
Hey, Turbo, roll a nickel, tell Schatzi old 444 Buckeye said hello.
Sure appreciate it.
Well, Schatzi, real quick, I got a roll of 5 to you from 444. He wants me to say hi, and he keyed down a second time. I'm sorry, man. I was just waiting for her to finish there, and I told you. And then I missed who you wanted me to say hello to there, 172. So go ahead, 172.
Hey, Turbo, if you would, I know it's kind of rough and tough on my end, but tell 210 over there in Pennsylvania, I said a great big hello his way.
Oh, will do. I don't know if he's still hanging around. He said he was going to go cruise the frequencies, but hey, 210, if you're still on the band there, if you're still by the horn, 210, 172 shots, he's waving your way. Worst case scenario, Schatzi, I've got it all on a video gate, so he'll get the 5 when he watches the vid.
All right there, Turbo. I just had to jump in here. I tell you what, you're sounding awful good. You need to do that more often now that you're back in it and start talking again. You better come back in here every day and talk, especially when you're on the road. We'll keep you company for sure there, Turbo. Go ahead and get everybody that's out there and hauling your way. 172, Schatzi, North Carolina, telling you welcome to the weekend.
Well, thank you. Right back, no doubt. I appreciate it. Save some flowers for yourself. You're smoking here. Yeah, I wish I still got to get some more hooked up in the truck there, and I can get in there and mix it up a little bit more. But all these big boys out there like 123 and 210, my neck gets a little sore with their foot on my neck, so I just sit in there and listen in. Schatzi, I appreciate the wave. You guys have a good weekend. If you see Jethro, please say hi to him for me. You guys have a good one. I'll be back out here on the mail. Turbo's gone.
Turbo, you got it going on in Carolina.
I appreciate it, man. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, kind of some other nature. I mean, I'm working small junk here at the house, but when I'm in my truck, which I'm not right now, but when I'm in my trunk, I'm an itty-bitty little guy. When I get home, I get lucky here. It's taken a while to acquire the trash I've got, but it seems to work pretty good.
What kind of antenna you running?
I run an optimized Mako 104 on the flat side.
Yeah, that's what gets the job done. I'm on a M104 also. What's the optimized? It's been modified?
Well, you just stretch it and then everything's nat's-assed, so to speak, you know. It's not like it's a whole real big deal, but it sure seemed to help. A couple dB worth.
No, I just may sell them a little pump. Did you stretch it instead of 16?
Oh, shoot, someone asked me a question in there. 6 feet. 6 feet's how far we stretched it.
So, yeah, so you're about 22 foot?
Yeah, the original boom was 17, so 6 puts me at, what, 25? Right out there, right at like at a 5 element, but only with the 4.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just wondered. I was curious. Sound awful good back here in Buckeye. I'm running a 4-element homemade myself. Come on.
42. Yeah, no, I like it. I I spent a lot of years on an Omni and always had fun with that. And my Lord, when I finally did put up a beam, that was a it's a pretty big eye opener actually. Turns a little guy into a high roller, so to speak. There, right?
Yeah, it changes everything. I hear you on the high roller. Okay, have a good one out there. Thank you for the info. 444 Buckeye, he's gone.
Right on 444, no problem, man. You take care.
Turbo, you still reading me out there?
Yeah, no, I actually had you in 444 all at the same time there. And he was just getting out of there real quick. I still got you 3030.
Yes, I couldn't hear 444. You know how skip works, but
Yeah, 10-4 off. I'll tell you, I didn't notice a whole lot on the receive end. It's just locally a few guys were giving me the 2 dB report. Quite frankly, with the way when I first had it and took the time to make it all perfect before I put it up there, I was just as happy with that too.
right. Oh yeah, they do good, don't they? I mean, I paid on the beam. I've been in a 5 for a while, and it did pretty good.
Oh yeah, I mean dollar for dollar, you can't go wrong there. Always got to improve what you're talking out of versus what you're talking through first.
Yeah, I start on the antenna, and that's what I'm saying. Roger.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, because I assure you, I'm not working a whole lot around here. Most of it's that piece of aluminum up there.
Same here. I've heard people tell me out of line when I told them what power I'm running. But you get the antenna right, it amazes you what they can do.
Yeah, that's no joke too. I get a lot of friends out there across the country. Once I get to know them better and they get them on the phone and they ask, they actually don't believe me. So I've shot a few pictures of the station to them. I'm like, see, I told you, it ain't much at all.
Yeah. It's funny I don't see a lot of difference in skip over this 4 and 5 element, compare them, but I'll tell you what, that 5 had a 26-foot boom. It catches a lot more wind up there, I know that.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, that's one reason alone I've actually thought about shrinking it back down. Because I was going to go with a 6. And so I was watching the wind for a while, and it's nothing like it is in other parts of the country too, like up in Twister's area where he's at home, man. It's pretty windy up there a lot and high winds. And I don't get a ton of wind on a steady basis here, but when I do, it's pretty strong. And that's the whole reason I went smaller. Otherwise, I would have a 6 element up there.
Roger, yeah.
Hey, that 6 will work real good, too.
Oh, I know it would, man. I just don't know. I don't want to have to worry about the maintenance there. Come on.
Yeah, take my word for it. Hey, that 6 will work real good.
Yeah, I just about went that route too, but you get a lot of steady 40, 50, 60 mile an hour wind stuff around here. I mean, not steady 50, 60, but we get steady 40s. And when those come around, we get steady gusts of 50 and 60, and I just don't have the right kind of tower to put it up on because I'm not high off the ground right now either. So maintaining it would be a real pain in the you-know-what with the way I'm set up. So that's the only reason I went smaller.
Putting anything over 20-foot boom and that kind of wind, that's just the way it is.
Turbo, you done lost 30-30 out there?
No, I got you. 444 came back in there, though. Yeah, that's the only reason, man. I'm happy enough, though. I mean, I know a 6 would be better. Everything's bigger and better and funner, but seem to do just fine on the floor and enjoying it, so I'm good with it. Saved a little bit of money, too.
Turbo, you... 30-30 get that
Hey, 30-30 444, so you get that antenna out of the way so you can do some talking.
Yeah, I don't know where 444's 444 at.
I don't know exactly. I know he's out of the Buckeye.
I don't know. I ain't here in the Buckeye right now in the Carolinas, and evidently he's not here in us either, I reckon.
That's all I've been doing here past 30 minutes there, Timbo.
Hey, Big Papa.
Yeah, 42. Well, I appreciate the QSO there, 30-30. Always a good time. You guys take it easy out that way. I'll get back out here on the mail. I probably cut this video gate off. It's getting pretty darn long now. You gentlemen have a good one, man. I'll be on the mail.
Hey, I have no worries.
and you'll make the end of that bad boy right before I slap it off. 321 turbo with the wave.
Got a copy of Schatzi, hello?
Yeah, I do actually, Schatzi. A321, it got real rough, man. Really rough. That was like 30 dB beehive. You take it easy, take care. 172's on top right now. What's going on, girl?
I just got a question there, real quick. I know you went in the radio business. Makes the radio talk. Come on.
Hey, Schatzi, take it up to 30 real quick. This one's just way rough on me.
Okay, gone. I don't know, it's kind of rough up here too, maybe not as bad. But let me ask you something there, Turbo. You're so worried about everybody out there walking on you when you're in your diesel car there. What makes the radio talk? Come on, tell me.
Well, you know, I mean, Mother Nature's Mother Nature, Schatzi, so we can all get out. You know, like the way conditions are right now, if everybody out here got off the radio, a barefoot radio talk, we could talk back and forth, no problem. But when there's this many big hammers out there, you need more watts. And since I just moved into this truck, the only thing I have in there right now is a really small 2-pill, so I'm like 150 watts in my semi, and that makes it tough. Like the one Twister right now, he's maybe running about 500. And then all the bigger guys out in the country, like Budweiser Kid, and I don't even know exactly what they are, but I'm pretty sure Budweiser Kid's running a 16-pill in his truck, so he's burning down 4,000 watts, you know?
Well, I understand that, yeah, but I'll tell you right now, unless the conditions are right there where you at, it doesn't matter what you run. It matters in some little bit what you run. I just want to let you know, when you keep on this afternoon in your diesel car, in your semi-truck, you can run Twister, 454, any of them, 1350, all of them. It didn't matter. You were right there on top of them with them.
Yeah, that just means that the conditions in my specific area were better than where they were from. Because 1350, he's a very good friend of mine. We used to drive together for a while, and I just recently left the company where he's at, and I know that he's only on a 2-pill radio. So I might have had a couple more watts than him, but he was south of me about 90 miles. Twister's north of me quite a ways. I don't even know 454, but he was obviously down in town. Mother Nature can make you better. You know, even like today, I know John Denver's been out there, and the people he's talking to on your side of the country, that man's running way more power than I'm running. My Mother Nature's just better than his, so to speak, you know?
Yeah, it's Mother Nature maybe a little bit, but I don't know. Your Mother Nature's better than his. And I wish Mother Nature wouldn't be in his summer too often. I tell you, unfortunately, it is. I tell you, sometimes I just get tired of listening to him. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, I hear you there. Yeah, he's got just enough Mother Nature to be able to be out there, and then the amount of power that he runs is what puts him on top. So, you know, if my Mother Nature, quote unquote, dropped to his level, or if I was out there in California and, you know, 10 miles south of him in San Diego, you'd never even hear me. There's no way I could get over that.
Well, yeah, like we said, it just all depends what you have, where you at, and how the conditions are around. Sometimes it may be your next door neighbor, and you're sitting right there, can't get up, but your neighbor can talk anywhere he wants to. Just has to do with Mother Nature. But I want to let you know, even when you just run a 2-0, you sound awful good in that semi-truck.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I strive for a lot of quality over quantity. So I work pretty hard. I know my truck radio is pretty close to this one, and I try to do that. They're essentially the same radio, but just the difference between a base and a mobile. So I try to make them sound the same so everyone recognizes me. I'll have a few more watts in there where I can definitely be in there more often. When Mother Nature's in my favor, it just makes you stronger, and when it's not, hopefully you can still get in there anyway. Just when you're kind of a little ways down on power, it's not that I can't get out, it's just that I sure can't get out that often, and when I do, I can't hold it like I can, like I am right now, you know?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I definitely don't understand that, so.
Well, hopefully that helped you at all. I mean, if you ever have any other questions, by all means, feel free to give a jingle or call or whatever. You guys probably don't have my number, do you? You need to take it down.
Turbo. Well, give it to me there. I'll take it down. What is it?
I tell you what, I got you on WWPDX, and I'm not under Schatzi on there, so I'll write it to you. Or if you know anybody should too, actually. He knows my name, and I'll pick up my number. Just let him
They won't give up by his phone number if they won't get it out. I don't know what the problem is. All right.
wow. CB and I really don't want you to do that either, so WWPDX with my number, and she'll tell me who you are.
Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, usually it doesn't bother me at all. I do it all the time, you know. But nonetheless, you can get a hold of Twister. Twister's got it. Just tell him I told him it's cool, or I'll send him a message. He can shoot it to you, because I think he talks to you guys on the phone, doesn't he?
No, actually, no. We just started talking to him. I actually got to hearing him real good about it. It's been about 3-4 weeks ago, maybe 5. That's all we do now. We just think he's awful cool, very nice to talk to, and, you know, we'll look for clean, talking people out there. That's actually nice. I didn't even know if he's on WWPDX or not. I never asked. Just like talking to him.
Yeah, 10-4. For sure, yeah. We'll get that straightened out on WWPDX, and then that way you guys will have it. And I don't know it all, that's for sure. A lot of experience, a lot of trial and error, and I've blown a lot of stuff up.
On and off for quite a few years. I mean, not down here, but in North Carolina. But I think you even wrote to me one time when I wrote on there that Skip was rolling on Channel 28. Your thing, Skip. I don't know, you remember that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm pretty active on that one and another one, cbwatergates.com. Those are, you know, Skyhawk and all those guys. Skyhawk, Zodiac, a lot of them had some sort of falling out with WWPDX, and they started cbwatergates.com. So I'm real active on that one too. But I'm really only active, you know, Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, because that's when I'm home and have immediate access to everything. And while I'm out of town, I'm just kind of on the mail.
Well, I'm not real active. Well, I go in there quite a few times to check what's going on, what everybody says. I don't write much, and unless I have a question, or I write to Grasshopper, say hey, or to 210, and a few others, you know, that's on there. And other than that, I just sit back with my bear habits on there too. I just don't have time to do much of anything.
Yeah, it's a great page. There's a lot of useful information there. And a lot of good people, everyone's real willing to help. I really like that place. That's why I've always promoted it so much.
What's going on in Manchester?
Sorry, say that again?
I said, did you ever come to Manchester?
Oh, you have no idea how bad I've wanted to for years. Hopefully this next June, July, when I think it's June, isn't it? This next year, I'm hopefully going to work it out. For us, it's just kind of financial a lot for me to take off for work, number one, and then go out and do anything. Just spending money has been difficult, so trying to figure out a way to make it work out, but because I really want to get out there.
I don't know.